Grandmother's going first.
Yes.
Hey, Jimmy, this is my mother. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I walked by you in the hallway. I didn't know that was
Excited? I'm excited too. It's gonna be fun.
Before you go? Yeah. You're going to walk like first way, the first and you're going to your as soon as you sit there, then you need to come back. That's what I was told. You know what? Did you get this out of me?
Flower girls.
Everyone's just all chance of yoga.
I like those, this color. You guys look sharp.
I'm glad you can make it.
Perfect.
Are you serious?
Oh, I've got the rings. I don't know.
I don't know. When are we doing the best man speech, all that stuff? That's not right after, right? That's later, right?
Yes, and I'm going to hand the ring.
I've definitely.
You're going to pretend like you have the ring.
You're going to pretend.
Right back there.
Yeah, the rings are in there, and you're going to come up to me. Right? Like that. And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say, whatever they like. Hey. What is this? Oh, nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a need.
Are we ready?
I'm impressed. The wedding's starting on time. First ever.
Ian Travis were first, then Mandy and Houston.
How are you doing? I'm doing well. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, 15 minutes from now it'll all be over.
Yeah.
That's a full house.
No, that's fine. Taylor than Jill. No, we're very in terms of so it's two. Then it's Andy, then it's Jill. So these two are just
Oh, absolutely.
Come in here.
What is she saying? There he is. Ready? Oh, is it really?
Turn around. Turn around.
No, don't turn. You can stay looking around until I see her. I'll tell you to move. As you are able, would you please rise to greet our beautiful bride? Go ahead, Matt. Turn around? Yes. You may now all be seated. Thank you very much. My name is Pastor David Barger, and I am totally honored today to be the officiant for the wedding of Matt and Ashton. Now, I know for a fact this is a good match. You're probably thinking, well, how does he know that? Well, I'll tell you. It's because of you. Because of all of you sitting out there right now, smiles on your faces, hearts full of joy for Matt and Ashton. And it tells me that looking out at their friends and their family, seeing that joy, that you're so very happy for them, it tells me really everything I need to know. It tells me that these two people right here deserve to be together. They deserve to be happy, to be fulfilled. They deserve a long and happy, prosperous life together. Now, with your help, I don't have to worry about them anymore, because I know they'll be well supported and well loved. So I ask you today, who presents this bride for marriage?
Ashton's mother and I do.
Thank you very much. Current page. Well, before we get too far into the ceremony, a few thoughts about family, if you don't mind. Family, as we all know, is more than just blood relation. It's the people in your lives who want you in theirs. It's the ones who accept you for who you are, not who you were. The ones who would do anything at all to see you smile. The ones who always have your back, no matter what. And with this ceremony, you are binding each other to the other for eternity. The couple has asked for a couple of readings, and the first one is one of my favorites called Love is Friendship Caught Fire by Laura Hendricks. Love is friendship caught fire. It's quiet, mutual confidence, sharing, and forgiving. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for those human weaknesses. Love is content with the present, hopes for the future, and does not brood over the past. It's the day in and the day out chronicles of irritations, problems, compromises, small disappointments, and big victories, but always, Matt and Ashton, working toward that common goal. If you have love in your life, it can make up for a great many things that we lack. If you don't have it, no matter what else there is, it is never enough. Our second reading picked from the Bible is from Romans 12, 9 through 23, the New International Version. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil, but cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above your own self. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. And the last reading is from 1 Corinthians 16, verses 13 and 14. Be on your guard. Stand firm in your faith. Be courageous. Be strong. But do everything in love. Well, while we've all gathered here today to witness this union, and we've all heard some very beautiful words already spoken today, is that what really creates a marriage? Matt and Ashton, you are now entering a different phase of your growing relationship by declaring your love for each other and your intention to live together for the rest of your lives. Now, our laws and customs require that we, yes, publicly acknowledge this new legal union, but you two need neither ceremony nor process of law to already tell you what is living inside your heart. No one, not the great state of Texas, not an organization, nor even I, can create this marriage. Only the two of you can do it. The wedding tradition calls upon the bride and groom to understand that marriages are made with commitment in mind. And once this marriage is solemnized, the two souls are now joined together. The promises you're making out loud today, therefore, ensure a happy and a prosperous life, being bound together by that unseen bond, protected by those promises you make. Now listen up, this is important. Great marriages don't happen by luck. It happens, and it is not created by accident either. They're the result of a consistent investment in time, thoughtfulness, forgiveness, affection, prayer, mutual respect, and that rock-solid commitment between a husband and a wife. The couple has decided today to write and to read their own vows.
Matthew, it's hard to believe that I get to promise myself to the person I consider my greatest friend. Sorry, y'all. Okay. 6 years ago, I didn't think I would find somebody who would not only choose and love me, but also choose and love my son just as much, if not more, until I met you. Thanks, Eric. You have a fearless, bold, and larger-than-life personality, and by chance, it just seemed to click with my quiet and reserved nature. Your good humor and charm had me from the start, but it was really a million tiny things you never even knew you were doing that made it so easy to fall for you. You are loyal, and you are selfless. You stepped up when you didn't have to, and you have shown Bryce and I
a life we never thought we'd get to experience. You have been our greatest treasure. And as the glamour of today fades, my promises to you will not. I vow to support your dreams and aspirations, and I will do what I can to empower you, encourage you, and inspire you to accomplish what you were put on earth to do. I vow to listen with an open mind and an open heart. I vow to stand by you always, because I've seen the best of you and the worst of you, and I choose both. I promise to persevere when times get tough, knowing that any challenge we might face, we will conquer them together. I vow to try and always give you your full 8 hours of beauty sleep. But most importantly, I promise to love you unconditionally, to pray for you always, and to thank God for you every morning, because you and I are better together.
Amen.
Well, I didn't think this would be very hard, actually. Ashton, when we first met, as you know, I had no intentions whatsoever of settling down, nor did I think that anyone could change that mindset. And despite fighting it, I fell in love with you. Your free-spirited, energetic, charismatic personality was not something I could ignore. I just think it's funny that you mentioned your shy, reserved self, because that's what most everybody else knows, but I know the you that's not so reserved. You're really the only girl who's ever managed to change things in me. You turned me into a coffee drinker. You turned me on to music and movies that I thought I'd never like. And you made me think about forever for the first time. There's been another first with you that I really thought I'd never do, and that was falling for someone else's child. I fell for the kid as hard as I fell for you. And I know I'm hard on him, but it's because I feel like he's my own. Speaking of Bryce, I want you to know a few things that I don't normally say, or show for that matter. You are a great mother to him, and I know most of the time I don't say that or see that, but I want you to know that I do see how much you do for the both of us. True mothers stop at nothing to fulfill their children, and you've been the best example of that. I've watched you for years now searching for and trying to help Bryce and find a solution for him when a lot of people I think would have given up. But you never have given up, and I really respect that about you. There's things like that I'm just not equipped for, and you are. But there's also things that you just can't handle that I can. So I think we make a good team. However, you and I are polar opposites sometimes. We're on the same page others. We're kind of all over the place, really, but I think that keeps us on our toes. The main thing I want to tell you today is that this wedding has already changed me for the better, and there's some things that I want to do better for you. There's things I know I've fallen short on, and I want more for you from now on. First off, I will put you first from now on, no matter what. Second, my hair trigger temperament is something that I will no more default to. Third, I will set aside time for you to suffice your love language, as long as I get my 8 hours. And finally, I will give up the argument when it's going nowhere. These are promises that I intend to keep as sacred as our wedding vows. And when things get tough, remember my promises and please help me remember them, because you know how I am. I love you, Ashton. I can't wait to finally be married to you.
Ashton, do you take Matt to be your husband, that you may live together as husband and wife, sharing all that life has to offer, to love him, comfort him, honor, and keep him till death do you part?
I do.
And Matt, do you take Ashton to be your wife, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer, to love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her till death do you part?
I do.
You've brought rings with you today. May I have them, please?
Can I get the rings from my over here?
I got to say, that's the best ring exchange I've ever had. Very good. All right. Witness these rings. These two lives are now joined in an unbroken circle. Wherever they may go, they will always return to one another. May they ever abide in peace, living together in unity, in love, and in happiness, with good intention always. Matt, take Ashton's ring, place it halfway down her ring finger, and look into her eyes and repeat after me. Ashton, this ring I give to you.
Ashton, this ring I give to you.
As a token of my love.
As a token of my love.
And devotion.
And devotion.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
I pledge to honor you.
I pledge to honor you.
As your husband.
As your husband.
Okay.
Do we leave him
Go
like
ahead.
that?
No, go ahead and push it in.
Uh-oh.
She's yours now. Okay. Place your ring halfway down his finger. Look into his eyes and repeat after me. Matt, this ring I give to you.
Matt, this ring I give to you.
As a token of my love.
As a token of my love.
And devotion.
And devotion.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
I pledge to honor you.
I pledge to honor you.
As your wife.
As your wife.
It's kind of tight. I probably should have put something on there.
Where's that WD-40 when you need it? You can do it. Put it on the little finger until the wedding's...
We're all sweaty.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
We're good? We're good. All right. Let us pray. God, we ask for your blessings upon this man and woman as we celebrate this momentous occasion in their lives. Grant them happiness and contentment as they establish their new home, create that family, and explore the depths of their love for one another. Bless their families and friends and the relationships which have supported, strengthened, and sustained them throughout their lives. Bless their home as a place of love and peace. And if times grow hard and those tempers grow short, help them to look into their hearts and remember the love that brought them here today. Amen. Okay, here we go. Inasmuch as you, Matt, and you, Ashton, have consented together in the union of matrimony, and you have pledged your faith each to the other in front of all these witnesses, now, by the authority given to me by the great state of Texas, I say you are husband and wife. Matt, kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with honor and privilege I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Matthew Dunn. This side here, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Okay, Matt and Ashton would like to thank you again for coming today. Turn your cell phones back up again so you get that all-important call. Head on outside, enjoy refreshments, and we'll greet you at the reception. Thanks for coming.